Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday. I'm
How
so
you
glad.
doing, guys?
Yeah.
Can't hear myself. There we are. So sorry, Michael. I don't mean to blame you for tech issues. This was my problem. So happy Friday, y'all. Welcome to the Safety Brief. This is where we get to tell you all the things we don't want you to do, and even though you're gonna fucking do it anyways. And that's okay. I'm joined by Sarah again. Thank you for joining us.
Well, okay, hold on. No, thank you for joining me because I'm the one that's been here for the last 3 weeks in a row. Where's Brandon?
Brandon does whatever he wants, in case you haven't noticed.
Yeah.
So really, Brandon, it's up to us to kind of fill the gap. We hope wherever you're at in the world, you're safe. But yeah, I guess, Sarah, thanks for carrying the show.
Well, that's just how it is, you know.
What would you like to talk about today?
Oh God. Let's see. Well, what did you do? What did you do earlier in the week? How was your week?
So Monday was awesome, right? And, and Fridays is always my favorite because I get to look back and be like, man, I should have done more on Monday because now I'm at a time, right? So we actually had a pretty good chance. So this Friday, this Monday, we went to Temple, Texas to hang out with the Alpha Elite Performance and Alpha Elite Outdoors. So this is Alpha Elite Outdoors is a nonprofit organization that gets veterans in the wild, and they extended an invite to the brand team. So myself, Sarah, Gabby, Dan, Tim, a couple of the brand team members. Brandon actually showed up for this one, believe it or not. And we went helicopter hog hunting.
It's pretty awesome.
It's pretty cool. And, just to give some context there, we're not just flying over people's backyards and, laying lead. Like, we're working with the local farms who have feral pigs just messing up the crops. They're getting into the shit they're not supposed to. So, they partner with an organization in Temple, or a company called Last Shadow. And what they do is they fly over the farmlands. They get you as close as you can, as they can, to these hogs. I mean, at one point you could see the color in their eyes. Like, we were that close. So Sarah, you've been to Iraq, you've been to Afghanistan, you've flown and done some things, you banged and chunged. How was flying in a helicopter,
over Texas?
Yeah,
it was pretty cool. It was awesome. I'm really glad I got a chance to go. And I think just being with the other veterans here at work and 8 of us just being able to lay some lead down, it's pretty awesome. It was fun. Pretty cool. I know you and I were both on separate flights though, so
yeah, we're not going to compare kill counts. It doesn't seem fair.
I know. Everybody's going to have to wait for the content to come out.
If you would have been sitting next to me, maybe, but you guys,
we'll see how the kill count went.
Yeah, you'll see the content, but all the Marines wanted to go first, so we got out of the way. Go ahead, guys. Set the bar.
Hey, first in, Marines first in. Yeah.
Right. Hey, shout out to everybody in the comments. We want to know before we go into this. Happy Friday. We want to know what you guys are doing, this weekend, what you're into, and if you got some really dumb advice to share with us, type it in there. So there I was, right? I don't know where the hell we were in Temple, but myself and Eric, the whole time we were flying, because there was a part where we had to get to these hot spots to find these hogs. It's about a 10-minute ride, and I think afterwards, Eric and I were just like, hey, were you blasting the Vietnam playlist, Forbidden Sun the entire time? He's like, yes. It was just, the whole trip was sponsored by, was not sponsored, but, played by, Forbidden Sun. And, that scene in Predator when they're getting dropped in the jungle.
Oh,
that's what it felt like.
100%.
Even though we're on an airstrip, with Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I'm not going to compare it to jungle. But yeah, like you said, hanging out with all those veterans. Not only that is when we're shooting, we look at each other like, I got that motherfucker.
Yeah. It's this feels recent, very recent. Although my military career ended in 2012, but it totally brought me back. And just being with everybody again is nice.
Yeah, I agree. So, Alpha Elite Outdoors, Alpha Elite Performance, again, they're getting veterans out there. All they're trying to do is create a space for veterans to just experience what we did. There was the nostalgia, there was the chemical imbalance, there was the dopamine,
get that dopamine,
all the means and all serotonin, or whatever.
Yeah.
But what a good time, and Travis, Travis Wilson, if you're watching this, buddy, thank you for everything.
We really appreciate it.
So next time we go, we need to beat our current kill count.
Yes,
but let's see those bragging rights for another time. Hog hunt, that's called aromatherapy. So yeah, nice. Again, give us your plans for the weekends. Let us know what you guys are doing. working security. Speaking of security, today is Red Friday.
Yeah, Red Friday.
Red Friday.
Again, we came, donned in our Red Friday gear.
Brandon, doesn't support the troops, so he's not here wearing red. That's okay. That's okay.
That's fine. We forgive him.
Guys, we talk about red every Friday. Red is, remember everybody deployed. That's anybody who's stateside, and I'm not sorry, anyone that's outside of America, really, away from their family, breaking their backs on behalf of America, whether you're in a combat zone, whether you're in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, anywhere, we're thinking about you guys.
Yeah, I've got friends that are deployed right now. So, yeah. And although things are a little different with social media, you feel like they're not gone, but they are. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of business as usual in some parts of the world, right? Like,
kind of.
What's crazy is that they're just not talking about it as much, and that's okay. Whether they talk about it or not, we're here for them.
Right.
So I had a friend of mine who just recently missed his kid's birthday, right? Because he's deployed. So we all went up to Fort Hood with his family and celebrated with his wife and kid.
Oh, that's nice.
Y'all don't have to be alone. We'll celebrate with you.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, happy Red Friday, guys. If you're deployed right now, cheers to you.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, cheers to you.
Yeah.
So, what do you got going on this weekend? What you doing?
Ooh, I've been pretty busy, so just kind of keeping it low key. It is April Fool's this weekend, though.
Ooh, are you gonna go out and fool somebody?
I don't know. Maybe I should play a prank on a few people I know.
What does that look? I remember last year we played. You remember last year when we pranked the Glenn's?
Oh, we were here. Yeah.
The CEO.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a club prank.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we spent $250,000 without permission. Thanks, Michael.
I'm sure the videos are still up somewhere on social media.
They're there.
That Corvette was nice.
Yeah, right. For the paint job that it
and
had.
The two donkeys. They were cute.
Oh, the wedding Buddha.
Yeah, they were cute.
I don't want the wedding, but I'll hang out with the Buddhas personally.
As long as they're carrying like beer or something, right?
Right. You don't have to go anywhere. Just like, thanks, Buddha.
Yeah. Yeah. But honestly, nothing crazy this weekend. Just kind of hanging out.
Hey, I wanted to ask you. So another thing happening this weekend, if you're out in the social media world, is the Final Four. Basketball's pretty popular.
My alma mater, SDSU.
Yeah.
Finally made it.
So what do you mean by finally? Like, have they never gone before? I know nothing about this.
I honestly, I don't think they have. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's their first time, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Gregory, it is totally okay that you're taking a shit right now. We totally support that.
You gotta go.
You're doing a great job. But you ever seen How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah.
Marshall and Lily, like he would go to poop and she would text him like, "Oh, rooting for you."
Oh, I don't remember that scene, but
yeah, like she supports him while he poops.
Oh, okay.
That is.
I just remember Jurassic Park, like my favorite movie. It's like you gotta go.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
And he died because of it.
Yeah.
So SDU, right?
San Diego State University.
You spent some time in San Diego. What were you doing over there?
Yeah. Well, I was in the Marine Corps there, and then I grew up in Los Angeles. But yeah, I went to college. When I got out of the Marine Corps, I decided to go to college out there, stay there.
Good for you.
So did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went into depression after college, after I got out of the military.
I mean, I did too. There's a bit of that. There was definitely a bit of that. But yeah, I don't know. College was like right after.
Yeah. The Final Four, the whole bracket busting, I love seeing the controversy behind it. Like, so like my son, he's 7, right? He knows nothing about bets and just, any of it really.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, number 16 beat number 1. And just, oh my God. I'm like, man, there's adults having the same reaction. It's totally okay.
Yeah, over like thousands of dollars.
Right. Like, not only that, like, I don't got thousands of dollars to just spend on my alma mater. Like, I still owe my alma mater thousands of dollars.
That too.
But yeah, so are you gonna watch the game? Do you guys do like parties? Do you have your SDU
like jersey and stuff?
Jersey.
I mean, I've got like a shirt I'll probably wear out, but as far as like being really interested,
they win.
Yeah.
You'll jump on the bandwagon.
I'll jump on the bandwagon. I'm fine with that. That's totally fine.
It pulls up to the station.
Yeah. We won. Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Not watching fantasy football. So
You mean March Madness?
Or
Or March Madness,
Sorry,
yeah.
I'm thinking of something totally different.
Well-
This is how much I watch it. But no, I'll share this with you. Maybe you could appreciate this.
Okay.
It's WrestleMania weekend. Do you watch wrestling?
Oh God, no! Isn't it all made up anyway? Isn't it all fake?
You're
Is
about
wrestling
to
fake?
miss next week's show
Oh
with
God,
that
Michael!
tone.
Would you
Michael's
like to
sitting
switch
back
me
there.
seats?
Michael, can
Oh, he's
you-
gonna.
What are we doing here? What's wrong with wrestling?
It's all made up. It's like fake, just like birds, right?
Well, fuck, that's good.
They're not real.
The birds aren't real.
Are they real? Do you think they're real?
Yeah, but it's WrestleMania. Like,
Is wrestling real?
yes,
Okay.
1000%.
Okay. I can see the passion in your eyes.
Yeah, no, it's anger. It's not passion.
Would you would you put bets behind it though?
No, so I don't understand that. So I acknowledge. I don't agree with you, but I acknowledge that wrestling is determined,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
You know, kind of like the NBA, kind of like the NFL, determined. Right? So would I go to Vegas and place bets on it? If I'm reading the dirt sheets, maybe. But then go back to what I said earlier. I don't have thousands of dollars to spend on my alma mater because I owe them
True.
thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
But will I gamble on wrestling? Nah. But will I avoid everything to watch it? For sure. Will I illegally stream it? Absolutely.
Nice. Okay.
But I mean, it's 2 nights. It's
so are you
exciting.
staying home to watch it, or?
Fuck, I canceled all my plans.
Oh,
It was like,
oh,
hey,
wow,
Are you
okay.
doing anything? I'm like, no. I'm watching WrestleMania.
4
Like,
hours each night.
4 hours each
Like you have no
night.
plans by design, or you have no plans because
I am
you just had no
dedicated.
plans?
First of all, you know how passionate I am. Now you know how passionate I am. So I take this seriously. It's like the people who tailgate for
yeah,
the Super Bowl. Like,
Yeah.
So in San Antonio recently, wrestling came in January. Right, they had this big event. Actually, me and Michael went to go go to the fan shop and just nerd out.
I remember. Yeah,
Right,
he
so-
was giddy. Like, oh God, I've
Yeah,
never seen him so happy.
I was 10 times worse because I got this fanny pack. Right? I'm a big fanny pack. I'm all for functional fashion.
Oh,
Like, functional fashion is my shit. But it's a white fanny pack with a women's title belt. And I don't discriminate. Men, women, it doesn't care. But the thing is, if you see somebody wearing it, you have to fight them. So I'm just waiting for somebody to swing on me, honestly. Male or female, pull up.
Nice.
But
Nice.
yeah, no, I'm excited for that. Probably the best thing about it. So like growing up, I don't want to get too much into wrestling because that bores people. But I grew up watching it with my dad. I
Oh.
watched it with family. And now
Yeah.
my son is like, "Hey, are you ready for the main event?" So I'm like, "Hell yeah, I'm ready for the main event."
Yeah, yeah.
It's great. It's just something for us to bond over, really.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like we're the type of people to wrestle while watching wrestling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I've actually. Yeah, I can't believe I'm telling you this, but yeah, actually, one time there was a pay-per-view and we rented a bouncy house.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, so we put the TV right up to the bouncy house, and anytime
Oh.
they did anything, we would fuck around and like
Oh, that's hilarious.
body,
Hey,
body
there's
slam or something.
way off topic, but well, kind of, sort of. But there's like an adult bouncy house thing coming to San Antonio. It's like adult time to just be a kid again and be in the bouncy houses.
Sure, that sounds fun.
It would
but
be cool.
I just rented a bouncy house because I
Could in your backyard.
because I
get it.
could.
I get
I
it.
don't need to wait.
Sorry, real quick. Somebody on there was talking about they just got their new silkies, and I saw that. Where did it go? Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, those Neils. I love my new Grunt styles.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because
so
last week we shared it. That's
right. So we're Ranger panties is what we call them.
why. In the army.
You're just challenging everything I'm saying. Today.
In the Marine Corps, in the real service, we called them silkies.
In the real service. Okay, so my time didn't count. That's cool. But I mean, like, so the same. So here's my thought process. So Ranger panties, we're all about full rotation, full exposure of the thighs. I want to be functional, right?
Yeah, sure.
If I was wrestling, I would wear silkies,
Oh.
right? But
Yeah.
but the same guys that are on our social media or on our pages saying real men don't wear panties, but you'll watch wrestling. You'll watch the Ultimate Warrior get the rope and like he'll do all that, but like that's okay. But Ranger panties that were, I guess, spearheaded by the Marine Corps. You heard it here first.
Our world's fighting force.
Right?
Like,
apparently, like if you guys can do it with short ass shorts, why can't these guys wear Ranger panties?
Yeah, I don't know. Are you man enough to wear?
Because everyone's in the women's
panties?
department.
I say the shorter the better too.
I agree.
Yeah.
Now, I don't, well, I draw the line somewhere.
What? Too short? Depends on if you cut the liner out of them.
Okay, so I remember running a 5K once, and I put the silkies on that didn't have a liner, and I've never shown so much. Yeah, so
just dingle dangling.
So much low ranger down there. but yeah, guys, like, they'll watch wrestling, they'll watch guys wrestle without the shirt on, but they won't wear ranger panties because it's feminine.
I've got friends that mow their lawn on Sunday afternoon in their ranger panties. Yeah, see, I don't know.
Right,
I like it.
Like real man, like like it just doesn't make sense. Do you know what I tell everyone? They're like, "Oh, why would you wear ranger panties?" Well, you have to have served in the military to get it.
Yeah, true.
Just that, like, so. Yeah. If you know, you know. This guy's out, dies out. Let's drink to that.
Yeah, for sure.
So back to WrestleMania. No, I'm totally joking. I'm totally joking. We're gonna get out of here, guys. This is.
Let us know in the comments what you guys are doing for the weekend.
Yeah.
Some fun conversations.
Oh, you know what? Before we wrap the show, I'm gonna call out Sarah here. So today's National Crayon Day. Like, this is your guys'
what is it really?
Second birthday.
How did I miss that? Nobody tagged me.
You should. Isn't it like engraved in the back of your head at boot camp?
Should have been. I don't know.
Can we get a giveaway? Gregory, I'll get with you, buddy. You have won our giveaway. He's been here talking about Hogan. He talked about Ultimate Warrior. He's pooping. You're probably avoiding work, and we support that. But you missed National Crayon Day.
I don't know how that happened.
So would you want?
You didn't tag me on social media.
I don't run social media.
No, I just meant like you, like
y'all, you
JD
people
to Sarah.
Brandon.
Oh,
fucking Brandon.
Yeah. Whatever.
Any message for your fellow devil dogs?
Crayon eaters?
Crayon eaters.
I don't know. When did that start? Is there like a history to this? When did it officially start? How did it start?
Michael, you can do a quick Google shirt on.
Do we need? At Crayons Ready to Eat. We celebrate it every year.
So what have you been celebrating every year? Just the Marine
Frank. I remember Frank. He's my buddy. We were in San Diego together.
All right. Well, check your buddy Frank. Like, check her ass. Like, blue crayons.
It's been a hot minute since we've talked. Yo, I need to call you. I'm in San Antonio now.
Come hang out with us in San Antonio.
Yeah, come by, Frank. That actually would be cool.
Don't know how you missed it, honestly.
I did. I know.
We are tuned. Oh, man. So, John, shout out to John. So, this morning we were out shooting at the Atascosa Recycling Center.
Cool.
Getting a lot of cool content. It's cool to work with these guys that, one, support what we're doing. And they're like, how can we help? And I'm like, well, I want to do A, B, and C. He was like, that's cool. But it'd be crazy if you did this. So, that's what it's like working with these guys. So, shout out to
That's how people get injured, which is part of our safety brief.
We were OSHA compliant. But that leads us into the safety
brief.
That'll lead us into the safety brief. Look at that. All right. So before we get into that again, shout out to Atascosa Recycling. Thank you guys for all you do. It's Red Friday. So if you know somebody who is currently deployed, reach out. Let them know you're thinking about them. Reach out to their families. Make sure that they're doing okay. And let's just kind of do our best to police each other. So you want to kick off this safety brief, Sarah?
Yeah.
You got anything? What do you got?
I don't know.
All right, that's it from Sarah, guys.
Make sure the lawnmower's cut off before you try to do anything underneath it. Don't get your hand chopped off.
Mm-hmm. But if you are,
I've seen some wild fail videos.
It's I call it natural selection.
Yeah, 100%
natural selection. But if you're cutting the grass, make sure you're wearing silkies. Our newest Ranger panties are available for sale now.
Yeah.
I said this last time, and I'll always say it again. If you're going to pick on a fight, make sure you're bigger than them. If you don't, make sure you have support.
True.
Don't hit your spouse. Don't hit your dogs. Don't hit other people's spouses. That's important too.
Mm-hmm.
But again, make sure you're bigger than them. Be careful out there, guys. Like, the world is crazy right now. We're thinking about all those in Fort Campbell with the event that happened on Thursday.
Yeah.
We have a store out there. We have, the foundation was literally just in that community
there. Yeah.
Activating, for the soldiers there, the community that lives there. So, if you're in the Fort Campbell area, we're thinking about you guys. Let us know how we can help.
Stuff can change in a second.
Right.
Tell people, your loved ones, that you love them, because you're never guaranteed the next minute in your life.
Yeah. I love wrestling.
Okay.
Just need to throw that out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not very safe.
That's all fake. It's all fake. They're safe, of course. It's all fake.
All the staples and stuff and heads and.
Oh, the blood is real, but we're not going to get into it. That's a different show. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. So, as always, we end our safety brief with the 4 toast salute.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead, raise our glasses to those who served.
To those who served.
To those who supported us while we served. Cheers to you. Thank you. To those young bucks still carrying the torch of freedom. Cheers to you. And finally, our 4th toast. To those who never made it home. We miss you, and we wish you were here. Have a good Friday, y'all.
RED. That's R-E-D. As in, remember, everyone deployed. Simple enough on the surface, but what do the words mean? It means that even today, right now, someone, somewhere, is going to miss a birthday. A loved one's passing, the birth of their first son. Someone's brother, a son, daughter, sister, mother, or father. Someone is far away, even today, and we must never, ever forget them. Remember, everyone deployed.